episode?
It's on that one, bro. I want to say 85, but I don't know for sure.
I look great. Pain.
Man.
Friday do all Pain, so I'm sure it was Pain.
Bro, your voice is out of there.
Hey, I was coaching.
Out of there.
I was coaching. It was going down this weekend.
Oh, man.
Here's the thing. It's just us.
Just Us Pod, episode 85.
85 of them, bro.
Man, we got to start thinking about what we're going to do for 100.
Man.
Because 100
It's
gonna
right
be
around the
quick.
corner.
Shit.
Right around the corner, man.
Couple things happening in the world. R.I.P Angie Stone.
R.I.P Angie Stone, man. I saw that.
You know who Angie Stone is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Your blackness is a little
Yeah,
more
bro. I'm telling you,
black
man.
than I thought.
I'm telling you.
Angie Stone song.
Oh, I couldn't tell you off the top of the head.
That's crazy.
But no. The Swiss Beats one that he produced. Swiss Beats produced an Angie Stone song, bro. I'm telling you.
Really?
Yes.
Black brother.
I'm gonna tell you which one it is right here. Angie Stone.
I never run above you.
That's Swiss.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
like sweet. That's a good Angie Stone
Yeah.
song too. Bro, it's so ironic, bro. We having all this discussion and all this talk about planes crashing and people being scared to fly. And then God says, on the ground too.
Yeah.
On the ground too.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, bro. We lost a hood legend.
Who that?
Ira. You know who Ira is?
Nah,
That's a little too blackity black for you. Hey,
I ain't gonna say it, but yeah.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Angie Stone. Did you catch the fight last night?
I didn't, bro. So there's a lot of fights that I'm not like. If it's two names that I know, I'll watch it. I don't know, dude.
You know Lamont Roach?
No,
a lot
no.
of people didn't know Lamont Roach.
How was it though?
It was a good. This is the thing. It was great competition. It's great competition.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that because Tank Davis was 30-0, and 27 of his fights came by way of knockout, people just can't appreciate when he have a competitive fight.
So when it went to decision?
Yeah, it went to
Okay.
it was a draw.
Really?
Yeah, it was a draw.
Okay.
It was a draw. Very, very controversial fight, bro. Very controversial fight.
So catch the rematch is what you're telling me, because it
Tank
sounds like it's
definitely-
good. It's good competition. It's worth watching.
And this gonna be like their fourth or fifth time fighting.
Really?
See,
Okay.
they fought in the amateurs. They spar a lot. Like, they friends. They both from D.C., Maryland, Baltimore area.
Yeah.
So they partners, and I think that's what Tank wasn't serious about that fight. He was in the pot. They was piloting, like talking to each other the whole fight, like, and
Yeah, I seen there was some controversy about him taking a knee, but then it not being considered a knockdown. I did see all that, but
Look, bro, I've been watching boxing for a long time. Twice he did some shit, and I was like, what is going on?
you got to be Tank to get away with it.
You got to be the
Yeah.
face of boxing to get
Right.
away with it. Or, that's just as simple as that. You got to, but even in past, I guess nobody who's the face of boxing never tried no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess when you the face of boxing, you can get away with certain shit. And he literally got on a knee, gave himself up like, I'm taking a knockdown,
Yeah,
because he said he had grease
I saw that.
coming into his eyes. Which that could be true, because there was no punches that was thrown and landed that could have caused a knockdown.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't appreciate the performance, bro. You can tell he wasn't focused. You can tell he was undisciplined. He was in there fighting his friend. It just wasn't a good look for Tank. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, flowers to Lamont Roach. He fought well. He came prepared. He was ready for the big stage, and he did what he was supposed to do.
That's good. I mean, it's good to hear that there's some competition out there, because a lot of times when we talk about Tank, bro, there's not many out there that you're going to sit here and be like, oh, this is going to be a good fight or it's worth watching.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that says Shakur Stevenson beats him. There's a lot of people that says Devin Haney beats him. There's people that even says Loma beats him. Me personally, I don't think none of these guys beat. Even with the performance we saw last night, I honestly believe that because they fought each other, because they are real buddies, he just didn't take the fight serious.
Yeah.
He just wasn't serious enough. He thought he was going to be able to just get his partner a payday, go in there and lollygag around and pussy fight and win the battle.
Yeah.
And it didn't work like that because he did too much crazy shit. Like, what are you in here doing? And to the critics, I know, bro, with anything in life, once you become the very best at what you're doing, you're going to get hate.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what you're doing. You can be the best pickleball player in the world. There is literally fans of pickleball hating on the best pickleball person in the world. LeBron just said it. It's a responsibility that comes with being the face of the league. Gervonta Davis is just not well equipped to be the face of boxing, but he is that. And everybody watches his fights. I don't give a damn who you are. If you don't like him, if you like him, if you love him, if you hate him, you're watching a Gervonta. I don't give a damn who he fighting. Y'all say he don't fight nobody. Y'all steady buying the pay-per-views. Y'all steady bootlegging the streams. You're going to while y'all packing out the stadium.
You're going outside.
You're going
to
outside
the
to the bars and all of this. You're doing all of this, right? So he is undoubtedly the face of boxing. Mm-hmm. So he's going to catch that hate. And he's just not carrying the torch well. He's not being how Floyd was with the torch. Like, he just not doing well with it, in my honest opinion. He did say he was going to retire after a couple more fights, but he reneged on that since it was a draw last night. But one thing I want to say before we move away from this topic, to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. Mm-hmm. The judges, Vegas, they not going to let you squeeze out a win against the champ.
Especially a name like that.
Especially a name like Gervonta Tank Davis, bro. And I don't care what y'all say in the comments. I don't care about the hate. Y'all know in your own heart, if you've been following boxing, bro, you have to beat the champ. Granted, if they count that knockdown that he involuntarily took as a knockdown, Roach wins that fight. Did Roach box well? Yes. Boxed very well. Did he box well enough to ultimately win a decision? Hell no. Because you got to remember, to me, it's the same thing with the Haney and the Loma fight. Mm-hmm. Loma won a lot of the later rounds. People thought Loma won that fight.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember what you just saw. Y'all just saw Loma win the last 3-4 rounds. Same thing with the Roach fight. Mm-hmm. Tank won the first 9 rounds easily.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, Roach outshined him. He stepped it up. He won those rounds. But that doesn't negate the first 8, 9 rounds that Tank won.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here? He won those rounds. To be the champ, you got to beat the champ. And that's just point blank, period. That is what it is, bro.
Speaking of outside, right? If y'all don't know, Houston, it's rodeo season, right? And the cook-off started this week, right? Have you ever been to the cook-off?
I have.
Okay. I've never been, right? But I've been to the rodeo quite a few times.
Okay.
So
I had this conversation with somebody. I want to briefly, I want to ask you a question. What do you deem the rodeo?
There's differences.
All right. All right.
So there's the carnival.
Okay.
There's the livestock.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
There's the concerts.
So you do know the difference.
Yeah. So I've been to all of those other things.
Okay.
Except for the cook-off, right? Mm-hmm. And if y'all don't know, man, like, if you don't know how to get a ticket to the cook-off, it could be a little difficult for people to get into the cook-off, but then into the tents, right? But anyway, that's besides the point. Rodeo attire etiquette, okay?
The real rodeo, not the carnival.
Yeah. So I get it. You're out there, you buying your boots, you going to Cavender's, you going to Boot Barn, wherever you're getting your boots. Yeah, you're getting your boots. Cool. Bro, look at what y'all are wearing before you wear it, please. I get it. Like you're putting your best foot forward. You're trying for some of us, bro, like that shit is new. I ain't never dressed up like a cowboy before, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, look, if you see me at the rodeo, my rodeo attire is gonna be like an Ariat shirt, a fitted. Yeah. I'm gonna go jeans and some boots though, right? I'm gonna make sure I got the shit on right. Mm-hmm. But some of y'all, man, I need y'all to go look in that mirror. As a matter of fact, start prepping for the rodeo before the week of the rodeo, of the cook-off, please.
We here now. The cook-off already here. The cook-off over with.
I know. But
you saying going forward?
Going for next year.
For next year.
Okay. Or even y'all going to the bun show.
What
what did you see
that prompted this?
Man. You ever heard that song, like a rhinestone cowboy?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I get it, bro. Like, it's different. It's different, right? It's a different type of fashion. But just try harder. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know who's worse, men or women.
I literally had to talk to someone who's really, really big into that and asked them about it. Like, I was like, okay, so what are the differences in between? Like, because they kept saying rodeo. I'm like, damn, I be going to the carnival. Like, what?
Nah, the carnival, you can go in some sneakers, some shorts. Like, nah. Yeah.
We talking about livestock, going to see the animals.
Go watch the mutton busting.
Yeah, I'm like, that ain't my stilo. Yeah. I ain't with all that. That ain't on me.
We should do it one year though.
Nah.
Yeah, next year y'all gonna see just us at the cook-offs, man.
Man, I'm definitely with that, bro. I'm going this year. I'm getting my rodeo stuff. I'm dressing up like a cowboy this year. Yeah.
Call me when you. Call me when you go shopping. Side mission coming soon.
I think I'm more of course, jeans, boots, but I'm gonna have the belt buckle,
right?
And I'm gonna have the chain, but not an area shirt, not a collar shirt. I'm gonna have probably a cutoff,
okay,
with the tats out,
okay,
cowboy hat,
or hey, suggestion, right? Suggestion, get you one of them cowboy vests.
Yeah,
and rock with something like that.
Yeah, that's my stilo with the vest and the tee. You know what I'm saying? That's my stilo.
Now,
do it like that.
Speaking of attire, we did get a gift this week.
Oh, we did.
We did get a gift this week. This gift comes to you from the East Side too, by the way. Here we go. From the East Side. Shout out to Empress. That is her actual name, by the way. Empress. Yeah. We'll tag the social media in the comments.
What we got? What we get?
So we got some hats.
Hats.
We got some hats.
Damn, I got the wrong hairstyle for a hat. Let's see what we got. Okay.
That was for you.
Damn.
This was, and these hoes are heavy, bro.
It's a lot.
So I wasn't expecting them to be this heavy.
Hey, Empress. What you trying to say? I'm blackity black.
Me too.
You ain't black.
Me too.
Hey, this whole tough though,
bruh.
Hey, these are tough.
Look at that.
We're gonna have to do close up after. Hey, she put some pins on there,
bruh.
Let me see what pins you got.
Yeah,
on that.
A lot of the same.
Hey, Black History Month. Hey, I might.
This is hard.
I have to. Can I fit this on the head tonight?
On this one right here, you might have to move it because I don't know if that's gonna be a little too hard.
No, I got the wrong hairstyle, but. Yeah. Empress, you say?
Yeah. Shout out to Empress, man. Y'all go hit her up. But y'all go follow her, man. Hit her up.
Hey, what's the amendment? That bullet. We carry.
Whatever that is. Second? Is it second?
We carry
right to bear arms?
Motherfucker.
Whatever that amendment is.
Hey, thank you, Empress. This is dope, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you.
I really like how the gold safety pins on this one.
I ain't gonna lie, Empress. Hard. Dennis had
hey, my shit is hard.
Dennis had a little harder than mine, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna do a little close up too, but
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my shit is harder than his for sure.
Let me see if I can leave it.
It's got chrome vibes to it.
Yeah, chrome hard vibe. Let me see if I can leave that. Something like that. Hard though. No, you know what? We can put them back.
Yeah. Shout out to the East Side, man.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Empress. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. So, hey, again, y'all want to give us them gifts, man.
Yeah. We accept them. We meet up.
My voice is
and no lie, she worked quick too, bro. They were done within 3 days. Yeah. So she's out in Beaumont. She met me out here to deliver them.
You said
hand delivered.
She look good. I can't ask you that.
Chill out. Make sure y'all go follow her.
I'm gonna have to go
and all
see.
that, yeah.
Man, Beaumont got some gems out there, bro.
Yeah.
Beaumont got some gems out there. Another controversial topic has been floating around the internet. I don't know if you've been following it. Big Meech and 50 Cent debacle.
Bro.
Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
I've seen a bunch of it. Can I just give you my absolute take on it?
Yeah. Please do.
Both of them corny, bro. And it's kind of upsetting. It is, because like when you think of these two guys, you think of some like gangsters, bro. They kind of corny. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, see, this is where I be blown away by. Like, why do we label Big Meech as a gangster?
Dope. Money.
That's not gangster.
Yeah.
like people get this gangster shit mixed up.
Okay.
You're not a gangster because you sold drugs and you got a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
Gangsters are people that unalive people, people that take from people, people that harm violence, that harm people for the things that they want.
Would you call Vaughn a gangster?
For a fact, he
Snoop?
got bodies.
Lil Snoop?
Nah, Lil Snoop wasn't a gangster.
You don't think so?
I
Okay.
don't think Snoop got bodies. I don't remember hearing about Snoop having bodies. Nah. But gangster shit is different from a hustler. Big Meech was one of the greatest hustlers that we know.
Yeah, I think, to your point, right? I think you can be a hustler with gangster like attributes, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Your sliders can't be all the way down. You gotta be gangster about certain things. But overall, he wasn't a gangster. He was one of the biggest hustlers out of Detroit. Did he have to do gangster shit at times? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But was that the entire mantra around his camp and what they stood for and the business that they stood on? No. He was about moving packs, moving work, cross country, and making that moolah.
Yeah.
And got into the rap business, got into the industry, got some partners in the industry, and became one of the biggest moguls in Atlanta damn near, buying up all kind of shit. But I said all that to say, why are we holding this dude to some kind of, the nostalgia behind him was this, and now that I see he moving like this, I don't fuck with that. Like, nigga, why do he gotta respect 50 Cent?
So that's kind of where I'd say I'm a little torn with it, because, all right, let's say me and you get into it, right? You go away, and I find a business opportunity for your kid, right? I make sure that your kid is put on. But when you get out, right, and this is a little different scenario, but when you get out, does your loyalty lie with me because of what I'm doing for your kid? Or do we go back to beefing? You get what I'm saying?
I don't have loyalty
In business.
I
agree.
Like, we're not really friends for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what am I being loyal to?
Yeah.
Like, I literally gave you my life story to put out and make huge. That benefited us both.
Yeah.
Like dog eat dog world, bro. Like, I extended my hand, you extended yours back to me. We shook and we made this agreement. Now, did you do some things that you didn't have to do? Of course. But where in the street law says doing something that I didn't ask you for says that I owe you loyalty?
Now, I will say that I wouldn't have said 50 was corny if he... Okay, so the story is that, Meech ends up taking a bag from Ross, right? Now, if...
he didn't end up getting, but that's another story.
But if 50 cuts him off at that point, I get it.
Oh, no.
I totally understand that.
I'm not, listen.
But the antics on the internet is where I'm like, nah, bro, you look corny.
Look, I'm a firm
Shout out
believer.
to 50. You out here in the city, too. I seen you at the rodeo.
I'm a firm believer in can't how can I put it? You can't tell somebody how to react or feel towards something they feel like you did to them.
Right.
Everybody knows that Ross is one of 50's biggest fucking enemies. I call them niggas frenemies. I think the niggas really friends.
Yeah, I don't think they beef wasn't like Irv and 50 and well, let's say Murder
on
Inc.
the internet and it stayed on the internet and it's still on the internet.
Yeah.
I just think that 50 got a hate for the nigga, and Ross, he was never able to defeat Ross to where Ross fell off the face of the earth like he's accustomed to doing. So now, Meech get out, Meech come home, shit. Ross did something for me too.
Yeah.
He kept that nigga, man, how many times you was in the club and you said, I think I'm Big Meech.
Yeah.
Larry Hoover. Bro, they kept that man's name alive for a long period of time. So now because this man putting money in my pocket, nigga, I'm coming home to nothing.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to stop. And that's the problem I got with the black community, bro. We so full of shit, bro. We don't got nothing. We don't do nothing. All we do is talk shit, bro. Not even just the black community, just the world, period, bro. We really gotta stop thinking with our fucking pockets and you start back using our fucking minds, bro. This shit is getting bad out here, bro. We full of shit, bro. All niggas is trying to do is hustle quick. Niggas is not trying to use their brain for nothing.
Yeah, I think an example of that is what they said with Lil Meech, right? Like, bro, you ran through $5 million in a year, 2 years, whatever it was.
But you got to think about it too.
But you know what I do with $5 million?
I'm pretty sure, but you got to think about it too, bro. Lil Meech was still a young man when he started getting that money,
bro.
But listen, bro, he got a father that's probably in debt or got shit that he needed taken care of. So in that, bro, that's family business.
Bro, I don't give a damn. Like, nah, hey, look, I understand your debt, but in order for us to be good, I need to make this investment, and then, okay, we'll pay your debt off eventually.
But again, that ain't his mindset. His mindset is, I finally was able to get old enough to do something where my father can see the light of day. Like, because everything that he did, everything that he started to do, contributed to his father getting out early. Nigga still be locked up right now.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of this shit, ain't no telling what's going on. We don't know these people for real.
No.
Ain't no telling what all he had to do as far as legal fees. And we ain't even talking about the brother.
Yeah.
Keeping the house afloat, the mama, the other kids. Bro, it's probably so $5 million ain't that much money in that world.
Yeah.
Especially when you already probably $10 million behind. We don't know what's going on over there. But who the fuck are we going to our 9 to 5 jobs every day, telling a nigga who just did, how long that nigga was in jail? However, decades.
At least a decade, for sure.
Who are we to tell a nigga who been in jail for decades who to get some money from?
Yeah.
Or who to fuck with?
That part, bro, like, I don't blame nobody. Because, bro, your biggest enemy, if they came to me with a bag, I'm gonna call you. I ain't gonna lie to you because it's me and you. Hey, listen, this is what's up.
And ain't no disloyalty in that, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with that.
In business.
Now, am I gonna be like,
if this
type shit you don't fuck
like
with? Probably.
if you
like 50.
If your enemy tried to kill you for whatever reason, okay, that's different, bro. Yeah. Like, nah, don't even play with me like that. Like, don't come up, don't. I'll pass up on that bag. Cool, but bro, just on some petty business shit, I don't give a shit about that.
My thing is, bro, 50 and Meech ain't partners.
Yeah.
They didn't eat out of the same pond. They didn't grow up together. Them niggas don't owe each other nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You can't dictate how I move. Kick me off the show, nigga. It is what it is.
Yeah.
What the contract say? Nigga, what my rights to you and this show say? Never do the show again. Fuck it. We'll go shopping somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nigga, you already built attraction for me. I don't fall 50, nigga. You don't fuck with a nigga because he fuck with a nigga you don't like.
Yeah.
Fuck it. That's your feelings. You can't have no feelings against none of that. But at the same time, nigga, he can still do what he want to too.
Yeah.
And you ain't got, nigga, you're 50 and 50. You're 50 Cent and you're 50 years old.
Yeah.
Like, bro, a lot of that shit be corny, bro. A lot of that shit be corny.
And I think you said it not too long ago online where, you know, we see all these people, you know, laughing at what 50's doing, this, that, whatever. But, bro, if a dude from your neighborhood starts doing them same things, you going to call him corny.
You gonna call him corny, bro?
I ain't trying to hear it.
The only reason y'all overlook a bunch of corny shit that
Money.
niggas be doing is because of who they are, bro.
Yep. Money.
And don't get me wrong, nigga, if I leave out of here right now and I go somewhere and I see 50, goddamn, 50, what up?
Facts.
That's 50 Cent.
Yeah.
But
Facts.
can I still say the nigga corny?
Yeah.
Fucking right.
Is his first album one of the best albums of all time?
Fucking right.
Yes.
Is he one of the greatest business minds out in the rap industry? Fucking right.
Yep.
Fucking right.
But again, I can call you corny, bro. I don't care. I can call you corny.
You can still, that's no different than women saying, nigga, you was corny before you got money, it just made you corny. It ain't no difference, bro. Still corny shit.
Yeah.
What I was about to, I was about to pick up a thought after that shit.
No, let me ask you something, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we've been working this year.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
So, you know, hey, 2025, Just Us is up, bro.
For
I
sure.
don't care what nobody say. How do I say it? Like, do you ever sit back and look at what's going on and really process it?
As far as what we doing?
Yeah, like what we're doing, the opportunities that are getting put in front of us, you know, whether they're slow moving, quick moving, shit like this, like, you know, getting gifts basically, right? Like little shit like that. Do you ever just take a step back and look at it? And if you do, what's the first thought that comes to mind?
Honestly, bro, I envision a lot of this. Like, it's what even now, like, sometimes I'll be daydreaming or sometimes I'll be thinking of stuff and I'll imagine us doing it or I'll imagine us there or I'll imagine us having certain things, bro. It may not, a lot of the things that's going on may not look like what I've saw, but it is what I've seen, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, to your question, I'm just like, we put the work that we're putting in is the manifestation.
Right.
Some people say manifesting. That's us manifesting, bro. So, it's no surprise to me, bro. It's all within our 10,000 hours.
Yeah. Like for me, I had a thought running today, right? I was just sitting there and I wasn't listening to no music, bro. I literally stopped the music like on purpose just to kind of feel the feeling and the run, right? And I was just, you know, like, man, these side missions, you know, some of the interviews that we're doing, the people that we're talking to, the opportunities that we're getting, you know, we're in, I don't know if I should say it, but, you know, the discussion about the live show that we're looking at, right? And I was just like, I should feel way more proud, but my mind is like, nah, keep going. Like, we ain't done. Like, you need to go harder,
bro. We
right?
haven't even scratched the surface.
And I get these moods of like wanting to just sit and like, man, like, let me just take a break sometimes. But then the other mood kicks in and it's like, nah, bitch. Like, it's me talking to myself, like, nah, bitch, get up. Let's do something.
No,
right?
yeah, bro. Listen, we haven't even scratched the surface. Just keep believing, bro. Yeah. Keep dreaming. Keep thinking bigger for the pie, bro. As do I. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that I have. This is my thing now. This is our thing. Like, this is what needs to work because it's gonna bring everything else. Like, this is the machine. This is the engine. This is the car that is going to allow us to pull up to all these different stops, and every stop is gonna be a side mission, a live show. What did we do with the campaign? What is that? What was that called? A digital campaign.
Digital campaign.
Like all of these, this car is gonna allow all those stops, bro. And I knew that from the beginning. As long as we continue to put the work in, and I know we gonna continue to put the work in. Like I'm dog shit right now. But what I hit you, hey yo.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. My stomach been fucked up all day yesterday.
That's what I smell.
Yeah, it might be. Might be. But nah, hey, clock in, get to work.
Have you listened to the Drake album? Drake and P&D.
I gave it a spin or two.
Okay, you was reluctant. Why was that?
Well, because I can't sit here and be like, I listened to it, right? Like I heard it. I heard it twice. That's what I'll say.
Any reason why you haven't?
It just so I tried, right? Like because for me, bro, one, it was more I guess the way it was sold, let's say, is it's more of a party album, right? A Party Next Door album with Drake, right? It
was sold as a collab album.
But it was supposed to be a party because it's not a Drake album, right? So it's like, okay, contractually, this isn't if Drake was on a label that he had to put an album out, they wouldn't classify this as an album that he's putting out, right? If it was 5 albums, he's still gonna have 5 albums after this album was put out, right? So,
but is it not like was it not promoted as a collab
I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like there was a lot of promotion to it at all, right?
But I understand that part. But was it not even the promotion was it not promoted as a collab album?
Again, I don't feel like it was.
Was it party featuring Drake?
I don't feel like it was promoted
as a collab
damn
album?
near at all. It was a drop, right? Okay. So okay, first listen, I'm like, this sounds like party, right? This sounds like a party album. Bro, the one record that made me, man, I need to hear that again. If you had to guess what it was, what would you say?
Give me a hug.
Nah.
Hold on. I'm talking about Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Spanish track?
No.
Not No Kill. No way.
Come on, bro. You know me well enough to know.
A song, that. Let me look at the list.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at the list. Hold on.
It's so crazy, bro. Like there's one song in particular that if y'all know me, y'all know I was gonna listen to that whole. It's the only one that I downloaded to my phone.
Raining in Houston?
No, that's actually not gonna lie. That's I like that one.
Yeah,
I did like that one.
And I should know it off the title?
Yes, bro. Yes.
I'm gonna have to say Pimmy's Dilemma.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Bro, I love the record. I went to Pimmy's catalog, became a fan.
Yeah.
Like, so that one for sure, when I heard it, I was like, oh, wait. Run it back. Now run it back again. I was like, okay, this one I'm a fan of that one. The rest of the album was cool.
You know why I love the Pimmy one?
What?
Because Drake didn't get on it.
Yeah.
You know that wasn't a shot. Mm-hmm. Because when he does those interludes like that, and he finds, because people who are fond of Drake knows there's always going to be an interlude on a Drake album or a Drake compilation where he's going to introduce somebody that you don't know, but they cold.
Yeah.
But he's going to get on it.
Yeah.
And he going to do some fire shit on it. And he didn't touch it. I was like, okay.
If you think, okay, this is a good question, and I'm sorry to sidetrack. Drake's interludes, like, really think about Drake's interludes. Bria's interlude. I really think about the interludes. And then think about Drake's timestamps.
The timestamps.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking because both hold a lot of weight.
But now that you said that,
because Yebba's Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the one song in the history of songs, bro. That is the one song that just randomly made me cry just by the feeling of the music, bro.
Yeah, music is a huge vibration. That song is very, very great.
Bruh.
You remind me, I need to go make a playlist.
Bro, you.
Of all of the interludes and all of the fucking timestamps.
I think I have the timestamps.
That's gone.
I think I do have the timestamps.
What? That's.
Oh, I might have deleted it. But I definitely had it at one point. All the timestamps.
So I asked you that because, of course, it still became number one.
Mm-hmm.
It had quite a bit of number ones the first week sales. I think it was the rough total at the end was like 285.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was a collab and it wasn't a solo, Drake wasn't going nowhere anyway. I don't think I should ask this question, bro. Like, do you think that it was good that happened that way, or that was like, okay, I'm still here moment?
No.
No?
I don't think that that's what it was for. If it wasn't the move. I don't think that that's what you
come back with.
Yeah, like if again, like if that's a swing back, just to be like, hey, and it wasn't a swing at Dot or nothing, but just a swing to everybody saying, hey, I'm still here. That's not the album for that.
Yeah. And this is the thing, bro.
I hate Nokia, by the way.
I love it, bro. But you got to be in a club with people off powder and Xanax.
Yeah.
But this is what I need people to realize, bro. Men are not going to buy. Men are not consumers.
Mm-hmm.
Women are going to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Women are consumers. Who's Drake core fans?
I can see that.
Women, bro. I promise you.
But do you think that this is a woman album?
More so than general population, for sure. But
I'm not mad at that take. Yeah, I'm not mad at that take.
So here's the thing, bro.
By the way, I hate the title of the album too.
Yeah,
I hate the title of the album.
It was cringy just saying that. But here's the thing, bro. Matters how much you hate him. If you say a culture vulture, I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
He knows how to get the ear of every kind of woman.
Okay.
A broken woman, a young woman,
mm-hmm.
a twerking woman, a professional woman, a woman that just got out of a heartbreak,
mm-hmm.
a woman that's in love, a woman that loves her man and is treating her man. He knows how to get the ear of every kind of woman in the world. And that's why he will never be defeated.
Yeah, I mean, I think you'd be crazy to think that Drake was going to go anywhere. I mean...
Oh, people thought this was going to be...
Yeah, and as big as a fucking Kendrick Lamar fan that I am, bro, like, I'm not stupid. And I'm also a Drake fan. Sue me. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fan of both. But bro wasn't going nowhere. Shit. Again, I just don't think that this was if this was an album to try to do that, no, it definitely wasn't it. But if it's just an album to put some music out, I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, I'm giving it mid, like a straight up 5 out of 10. But it's a cool. I mean, it sounds cool.
It's one of them albums. Cool. It's one of them albums like how you listen to music when you really listen to music, when you find the music. Over time, this album is gonna get so good.
Yeah, and I think that there's gonna be some records on this album that are very specific to a mood.
Oh yeah,
right. So specific to a vibe. You can feel that for sure.
That's why I was just saying, bro. He knows how to connect to a lot of ears individually, bro.
Bro, speaking of music, man, and I wish I could fucking look at my phone. Go to TikTok real quick. Just do me a favor. Go to TikTok.
What you looking for?
Go to my page and go to my repost.
Your page, your repost. TikTok.
And I might put this in there because I was very impressed by this little the white boy.
Cut all this damn pause and shit out too.
I might not because that shit takes a long time to do it.
Friends. I should have just typed it. Fuck is your name, boy? What is your name, boy?
Just then, huh? It's crazy that I seen a profile picture and I was like, I already know who that is. So go to the repost.
I'll repost.
Bro, where is it?
Far down?
It shouldn't be there far down.
Were you on yours?
I had to be.
Go
But
to
this
your-
one though, the sidetrack. This one too. Bro, I be coming across some cold shit
That's her?
on TikTok. Yes.
That's fine.
But nah, man, I saw this is gonna piss me off. Oh, yeah, it's the first one.
R&B singer. He's my boys in the back. You know why he's gonna see.
Oh, yeah, nah, I seen this.
Bro,
He went crazy.
bruh. I be getting mad that I'm not as talented as some people, bro.
Something tells me that you're thinking about me.
Reminds me of young Justin Bieber.
Bro, look, you see what the caption says, huh?
See it clear as day, or is it
Oh, Timothy B. Till.
cloudy? You're perfect, I can see.
Tough,
I thought that shit was so cold, bro.
tough.
TikTok will find you some good music. As soon as you
Yeah,
find,
like-
you start putting yourself in the algorithms, man, listen, TikTok will find you some shit.
Yeah, bro. You lucky Black History Month over, bro. Don't tell me nothing fire from no fucking.
That's why I waited. That's why I waited. You heard Jim Jones' album?
I know. I heard a single though. Hey,
Oh, which one? Which one?
Jomo.
How does it sound?
Jomo.
There's one
It's
that
very New York,
I don't know how I feel about it, bro.
but you feel a way about it.
Yeah. Let me see. Where is it? Which one is this?
That's Jomo.
Yeah.
That's the one you heard.
No.
Hey,
So
real New York shit.
there's a song with Conway called "Walking on Business." Conway kills it, but no. So he sampled a song. And like, I can tell people are gonna like it, but I don't know how I feel about it yet, bro. He sampled White Lines.
That'd be hard.
Producer did what the fuck he was supposed to do. So he's on that like offbeat rap, right? Like
always been like
yeah. But I don't. Let me find the chorus. Bro was rapping by the way.
Oh, he's rapping on it.
Yeah. Listen, watch this. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not supposed to work, bro, but it works.
It works, yeah. New York is unique in that way, bro. New York artists, because of their ear, because of their sound, they are very up north people in particular, bro. Like when you hear Baltimore people on TikTok, when you hear New York people on TikTok, it's just such a difference, bro. Like they make a lot of shit better.
Yeah.
They make shit that ain't supposed to be funny. They make shit that ain't supposed to work. Like that's the feeling that you get. Speaking of Jim Jones, bro. Jim Jones and Cameron, have you seen the beef going on between them two?
I've heard little bits and pieces, bro, but I don't really be paying attention like that.
I really hope, bro, and pray to God that when I'm touching almost 50, I'm not doing that kind of shit. I guess the fame and the money and the lifestyle that you still have to be in because of the lifestyle that you grew up in, and that's how you make your money. I guess it keeps you kind of in that mind frame.
Mm-hmm.
So they still have to go down those kind of rabbit holes. I don't know, bro. It just seemed like at that age, there should be different avenues. There should be different conversations. Like there shouldn't even be a situation that could happen where you and him are beefing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it.
You know what's interesting is when you look at let's say Cam and Jim themselves, who's a better artist?
Jim.
Right? He's way more consistent.
Bro,
Way, like...
Even from back then, on some solo shit, say a Cameron bar.
Yeah, touche.
Say a Cameron song. I know up north niggas, we from down south. Though.
Yeah, no.
Now do Jim Jones.
But I mean, it's balling. I don't like saying.
I wasn't even gonna say that one.
Which one?
Summer in Miami.
Yeah.
Bro, had to come on, bro.
Yeah.
What? Streets on lock.
Yeah.
I still like if it ain't Dipset solo Cam, I can't say a song. But before we get out of here, I want you to hear this clip, and I want to have a short conversation about it.
While you look that up, I saw this clip from the rodeo, right? Well, we were talking about the rodeo, and now we're talking about music. The guy walks around, he's asking everybody, like, what's Houston's anthem? What do you say?
Houston's anthem?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The three that stood out to me was Mo City Done,
Houston's anthem?
Southside, and Still Tipping. I have a different type of appreciation for Still Tipping, bro.
Still Tipping is
Still Tipping.
Still Tipping is that joint.
Tough.
Oh, I can't find this clip. I had it queued up too, bro.
What was it?
Omarion on the Breakfast Club. It's did. Okay. All right, I want you to listen to this clip and let's have a conversation about it.
That's fact. People don't sing to the vagina anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they don't ask. They don't.
That's fact.
beg.
Yeah, the vagina has changed.
Has it?
I've never heard that
made
before.
now. Gotta make sure they're not genetically modified.
Yeah, the vagina has changed.
Vagina was the same. What do you mean it's changed?
Oh, it changed. It definitely changed. Yeah, I feel like, there's this thing called soft girl era, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I feel like it's so materialistic, you know what I mean? Like, in order to really, swoon a woman, you have to really find a particular type, and you have to appeal to her, differently than you maybe had to appeal to her, generally speaking, back in the day. You know what I mean? So I would say it's different, how you can wake up those senses. It depends on the woman, you know what I mean? Because some women will not be turned on by a nice guy. You know what I mean? Some women get turned on by assholes and people who are disrespectful and call them out their names. Some women are really just into that. You know what I mean? Some women, vagina only get wet with money. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's a little bit different, and you have to be more specific if you really want to entice a woman. You know what I mean? Lyrically.
Doesn't that require us to vibrate high, though? And what I mean by that is...
Okay. All right. He's not lying.
Okay.
He's not lying. It's a very good take. What I want to make sure, though, is that people don't try to make his take so absolute.
Yeah.
Because he's saying women are just different, right? Not meaning every woman likes a bad guy. Every woman likes a rude dude. Like, just there's some that are out there. Some that only are attracted to money. Like, I fully agree with him. And to women's defense, I ain't mad at it either, right? Like, what turns you on, turns you on. Because, bro, like, we'd be so hypocritical to say that dudes ain't the same way.
And that's what I was going to ask. How, though?
Okay. So, there's a difference. Okay, all right. So there's a difference between being physically attracted and fully attracted
To a woman?
to a woman.
Okay.
Right now, the difference is in his example was vagina getting wet. For a dude, it's probably not going to take much to get rocked up, right? But in the end, the full attraction is what's included in full attraction is all of the above, right? What do you do? How do you think? How do you smell? How do you look? You get what I'm saying? So it is a little tougher because we don't make it no better.
Yeah.
Right? We don't set the example of saying that we like all these different things. But it's true, right? Yeah, we can see a nice looking woman walk by and we might be like, damn. But then you start talking to her, bro, and then you realize like your breath stink. You got a fucked up attitude. You got a fucked up way of looking at the world. That attraction for me, that attraction is dead at that point, right? So I get it. And I'm not mad at women for feeling that way, bro. Like,
I think what he explained and what you're explaining is called post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
For both
for
parties.
sure. For sure. For a fact.
For both post.
For a fact.
I agree as well. Like his take is spot on, bro. What I don't agree with is what he alluded it to, soft girl era. I don't think the soft girl era necessarily has to do with financial gains. I don't think that. I do think that soft girl era does mean that I would rather rely on a man than what I have to do for myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In whatever capacity that may be. It doesn't have to be financially. But I don't want to be the one to be taking my car to go get washed and getting the oil changed. I don't want to be the one that's ensuring that certain things are taken care of. Soft girl era means I want to be in my femininity 100%, and I need you to allow me to do that by being a man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to break that down for you kids out there watching, is I'm just a girl saying, right? Like, she just wants to be a girl, bro.
That's it.
Allow her to be a girl. But in allowing her to be a girl, be a man.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
it don't take much, bro. It don't take much.
I saw that clip, and then I seen a post on Facebook. The post was like, I'd rather you not go spend $200, $300 on a date. I'd rather you say, here's $200, $300. Put it towards something that you need. And this is the rest of the post. Now I'm horny. Now I want to fuck. That's another point to what he was making. Some women get wet from money. That's a fucking fact.
Yeah.
And for me, my whole thing is the ones that are that, let's stop acting like you aren't that.
Right.
Like, just say that.
It's okay.
It is fine.
It's fine.
Like, it's fine because there's some men that are okay with a transactional agreement. There's some men that are okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Also, another point that, he was speaking to and that you kind of flipped on the men, the woman has to like you.
Yes. Bro, okay. I'm a firm believer of 90% of the time you cannot make a woman like you. There's a 10%, because the 10% comes from at least getting the opportunity to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Right? First impressions sometimes suck. They're fucking terrible.
Yeah.
So getting that second, third, fourth impression, like it you can make it count.
Yeah.
And you can kind of come out of that, fucked up first impression that you had. But it's very rare.
I think this is where the disconnect is, right? because men say, well, you said you're a transactional woman, so let's make this transactional. Yeah, but I don't want to be transactional with you.
Or like, I don't want to be a whore.
Yeah, I mean, but
Well, because
she
like,
don't have that choice anymore. Because
right
now,
so no,
anything-
that's not true. That's
Okay,
not true.
okay.
Yeah. So
Educate me, my
to
man.
me, there's a difference,
Okay.
right? There's a difference in being like, all right, here's $100 for some box.
okay.
Versus,
yeah.
hey, you know, I'm still gonna swoon you. I'm still gonna court you. This, that. You're gonna give me some box. Okay, here's $100. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a difference.
The payment up front versus the payment after matters, bro.
But that's my thing, right? Back to the post. It said, I'd rather not spend that $300 on this date.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather you say, hey, we were gonna go do this, and this. But is there anything that you need done in actuality that you can use what I was gonna spend on us? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I can see that.
Now you're giving the money up front. In your mind, it can still be transactional between you and this woman.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make her a whore.
Right.
But is it hoe activities?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't.
Right.
The big difference is liking them.
Liking it. That's exactly,
to
bro.
me, that's the key.
And that's the part where men have to understand. Just because a woman says she's a transactional woman doesn't mean she's a transactional woman to everybody.
Right.
She still can have a type.
Yeah.
She still can have certain people who she's transactional with. Mm-hmm. Just because she's willing to do this for that doesn't mean she'll do this or that for anybody.
Yeah.
Like, if that was the case, she might well just go on wherever the host stroll is in the city and get down.
Have you ever messed with a chick that didn't like you?
I don't know. They didn't tell me they didn't like me.
Okay,
All
right. Let me say it like this. Because, okay, if she's entertaining you, there's some level of like. Right? But you ever see a chick, okay, let's say you've had interactions with a chick before, mm-hmm. right? And you thought that she liked you. Mm-hmm. But then you see her with the next dude. And you realize that her level of liking somebody was completely different from what she was giving you. Have you ever had that?
No, bro, but I understand what you're saying.
Don't get me wrong. Me either.
Yeah, no.
Right?
I've never seen a nigga take a bitch who I was fucking with and she just doing otherworldly shit for him that I never got. Maybe so. I just never seen it.
Right.
She might have. She might be with somebody who's doing crazy things.
And that goes to the point that I'm trying to get to is when it is transactional, but she has that level of like up here compared to transactional and being here, bro, it's a completely different story.
Oh, yeah.
Completely different ball game.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What's worse or what starting off having pure transactional relationship and then becoming liked by this person and not having to do transactions anymore, and it's just strictly seeing each other and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Start off liking, doing, then you start doing for a person, and now you can't see this person unless you do something for this person. You know what I'm saying?
You say what's worse?
Like, what's worse?
The second part. The second one.
Second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it make you stop liking
like,
the motherfucker at all.
No, yeah.
Yeah, now I don't like you at all.
At all.
Yeah, for a fact.
No.
Hey,
because I was buying you shit because I liked you.
Yeah. You're not about to.
Yeah. You're not about to like me buying you shit more than you like me.
Oh, there you go.
You get what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, no.
Ain't nothing wrong with it though. Ain't nothing wrong with spending your money on a lady, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with lady spending your money on a dude. Like nothing wrong with any of all of that, right? But just don't waste your time. Like that's my thing is it can get very tricky when you're like enjoying all of the material things, and then like what are you doing? You got a bag, you got a couple card notes paid, maybe.
And now what?
Yeah,
Where do we go from here?
right.
And I had a situation one time where I really didn't want to do the faking like this was something else other than what we're doing. So I was up front. You know what I'm saying? Like this was the era where women were like, "Hey, just be up front."
Yeah,
But then when you be up front, now you an asshole.
yeah.
So I was very respectful in the way I presented it. I was like, "Hey, look, this isn't gonna be that. We're not about to be a thing. We both understand this. Like, do you kind of want to just have it this way?" And I went off on.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, make it plain if you like someone way more than what you're showing.
Yeah. I yes. If that's what you're looking for sure. And I think that in every different scenario, bro, it can be right.
Yeah.
But it's really dependent on you.
Yeah.
Right? And my views today versus my views 10, 15 years ago might not be the same. All right, little technical difficulties. My bad. My bad.
A bit sideways.
That's fine. Fuck it. About to close out anyway.
Last thing, bro. Last thing. When we close out, it's kind of wild to go into this after, but the technical difficulty didn't let us transition the correct way. The kids, bro. The kids. Single mothers in particular, but parents. This is for all parents, and I want your feedback on it, of course. I want y'all to be very, very careful the first time your child comes to you with an issue that they're having, whatever the issue may be, small, large, big, whatever, because that issue and the way that you handle it and the way that you respond, single mothers, I'm talking to y'all in particular, but I'm talking to all parents. But the reason I'm highlighting single mothers is because I know sometimes it gets very, very hard. It gets very, very frustrating. And I know that y'all are already going through a lot, already doing a lot by yourselves. So this is why I want to specifically talk to y'all. When that young man or that young lady comes to you with an issue, I want you to think very, very carefully about how you respond and how you follow up with the issue that they're having, big or small or intermediate, because that is going to dictate if they're going to continue to come tell you about what's going on with them. You not want to lose the trust that you have between you and your child and them being able to come tell you things. I can almost remember the exact moment where I didn't want to tell either of my parents nothing I had going on between both of them. And they weren't together. They were separate. But I can almost remember the exact moment between both of them where I went to them about something that I was unsure of or I was going through. And the response that I got was like, I can't go to them no more.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So I said that to say I had something go on with my oldest son. You know, we had a conversation about it. And me just being the person I am, I don't want to be like I'm just this great father. It's just the person that I am, bro. You know how I am. I want to have conversations. I want to know. I was glad that he came to me. My daughter always comes to me about things. So I felt like I needed to tell y'all that message. Be very, very careful with your children because you always want to have that relationship to where they come to you, because you don't want to be the parent that when something happens and somebody has to come to you and say, well, what was going on? You don't want to be the parent like, I don't know. They didn't tell me nothing. I don't know what was going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that there's a lot of different ways that we as parents kind of set the tone, whether we've ever allowed our children to be so open with us or not, right? Like, some of us have short tempers. Some of us react out of anger very quickly, right? So imagine your kid trying to tell you something that is going to make you mad and them worrying about what you're going to do next. Some of us are very quick to be dismissive on some of the things that children bring, right? That's another thing that, if you're dismissive to a bunch of other things, then they're going to think that you're going to be dismissive to when they come to talk to you. Always understand that no matter what age they are, it's always going to be hard for them to express their feeling and what they are trying to say. Like, we've been on this world a lot longer to be able to put our words together way better. Mm-hmm. They cannot do the same, right? So allow the patience, give them the patience and listen to what they're saying before you try to dismiss it or, oh, you're lying, or this isn't making sense. Some of it ain't gonna make sense. Allow them to keep talking. Even if they have to give it to you 3-4 different times for you to piece together the exact, facts or whatever it was, allow them that.
You said something important, bro. Being dismissive will allow you to miss the moments.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, that'll make the decision for them, even if something happens down the line, whether or not they're going to come to you at all. Mm-hmm. Being dismissive about little things. Hey, Mom, I scored a 97 on my test today. Oh, boy, that's good. Yeah. Being that small thing, that was something that they were proud of.
Yeah. And I'm really bad well, that's what you're supposed to do, right? That's also being very
dismissive. You're right, bro.
Or belittling the moment, right? You don't want to do so.
Anything that because children are allowed to be expressive as well. Mm-hmm. And black and brown communities have this bad. I don't know about no other communities because I wasn't in them communities. I know about our communities. Right. And that's why I speak about our communities. Black and brown communities have this bad where we don't allow our kids to express themselves. Get out of grown folks' business. Oh, don't talk back to me. They're allowed some grace. Yeah. Like, allow them to speak their mind. I'm not saying allow your child to disrespect you, but there has to be some common ground for them to be expressive, for them to get their thoughts off, for them to say things and be able to say things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just thought it was necessary for me to share that piece with especially single mothers, but all parents. Allow your child space, man.
Or even if you're an older sibling.
Yeah.
Right? And you have young siblings. Allow that space for them, man, because you know what that's like.
Yeah.
All of us know what that's like.
Yep.
All of us know that feeling. And you never want to be the person to close the door in any communication with your children.
And just to piggyback off of the siblings, parents, again, this is another valuable lesson. Don't let big brother, big sister, big brother, little brother, don't let too much spit spat continue to go on. Don't allow lessons from older children because you don't know what kind of spite they holding. Yeah. You don't know what they got. You know what I'm saying?
Don't go tell mama this.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't allow too much of that because that in itself can cause trauma. Bro, there's a lot of things that we need to reverse and not do in the community, and the only way that that's going to happen is if we keep having conversations and keep bringing these certain things up. Just pay more attention. That's all I'm trying to say, really. Pay way more attention. Episode 85, just us. Fave.
Damn.
Y'all know we'll catch y'all on 86, baby.
Here's the thing, it's just us.